Hey, what's going on guys, Watson KHD here, back again with another Red Dead Online video, and in this video today I aim to show you some of the best current methods of making money easily and fast after the most recent update. Some of these methods you may have already seen, but hopefully there's at least one in this video that I can show you to help you make some more money. But guys, I'm not going to take up too much of your time, so without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. Now, before I show you guys all the different methods, there's something that I would recommend you guys doing, and that is going into a private session. Now, if you don't know how to do that, seeing as we currently don't have an option in the menu, what you guys will need to do is find a stranger mission that you haven't yet completed. You'll know if you haven't done it before, as the marker on your map will have the name stranger rather than the name of the actual mission giver. Now, all you need to do is start and then complete this mission, and once you've completed it, as you can see here, once we bring up the menu, it shows us that there are no players in our game, and if I bring up the map, you can see our lobby is empty. So guys, you're now in a private lobby and you won't get griefed when using these methods. Starting off with the very first and probably my favourite method is farming panthers. Now, there aren't many locations where you can find these animals, but if you come south of Rhodes just past Braithwaite Manor, you will find a forest type area. Now, if you head to the exact location I showed you on the map, you will almost always find a panther very close by. As you can see, I had literally been here for just a few seconds and I had already found a panther. Now, I would recommend using the bolt action rifle and getting a headshot. This will give you a perfect pelt and makes killing the panther a lot easier. Something I should mention, and I haven't had this happen to me, but some players have actually reported the panther jumping out of the tree and attacking them. So if you're not up for a jump scare, I would recommend third person. Anyway guys, once you have the panther, head up to Rhodes, which is a very short distance away, and find the butcher. Now, I only had a good pelt and carcass, but if you have a perfect panther pelt and a perfect panther carcass, you will get $6.25 for the pelt and $14 for the carcass, which is an absolutely insane amount of money. For the next method, you want to head north of St. Denis until you reach the Bayou and the Blue Water Marsh areas. Once you get here, we're going to be looking for two different types of animals, alligators and birds. Now, the alligators have teeth that you can sell, and for each alligator you kill, you get around 2 to 3 teeth. Because there are a lot of alligators here, you can make a full stack of teeth in no time. Not only that, but you can also get a lot of big game meat as well, and you can also get perfect pelts, which you can take back with you to the butcher in St. Denis. Now, for the birds, you want to look out mostly for herons, as their feathers fetch quite a bit more money than your average bird. You can also sell the bird carcasses for a bit of extra cash, but seeing as there are so many birds around this area, I would strongly recommend killing all of them, and that goes for any animal you see here. Now, I only killed 2 or 3 alligators, a few birds and a couple of boars, which took probably around 3 to 5 minutes, and I made just over $20 after selling everything. Now, if every run is only taking you a few minutes, that's a lot of money in a short amount of time. For our next method, you'll want to come east of Three Sisters and west of Annisburg until you reach this little shack. Once inside, head to the right of the door and you should find some platinum jewellery in one of the drawers. Heading into the bedroom, on the nightstand you can find another piece of jewellery, and from here you'll want to press start, head to online and then search for a new session. After you found a new session, you should spawn in close to the house, and what we're doing here is we're finding a new session so that the items can respawn and we can pick up the jewellery again. Now, there's a whole bunch of other items in this house and this works with them as well. Now, there is another house where you can find 2 pieces of jewellery, and that's at Hanging Dog Ranch just north of Strawberry. Once you're here, you'll see this house. Simply head inside towards the back of the room by the stairs and you will find a closet. Inside this closet are 2 pieces of jewellery which you can pick up. And of course, from here, press start, head to online and find a new session. And just like before, the jewellery and whatever other items you've picked up will have respawned. Once you're done, head to any fence to sell the jewellery. Now, it's worth noting that you can do this with absolutely any location, but these two are by far some of the best locations for just purely making money. For our next method, I'm going to show you 3 cougar locations that are quite close together, and the first one you can find at Cholla Springs in New Austin, just above the O. Now this area is very bushy and has a few rocks which can make the cougar hard to see, but once you do, use a bolt action rifle to get a headshot for a clean kill and a perfect pelt and carcass. For the next cougar, you can find him just west of Cholla Springs and just north of Tumbleweed at this location. Once you're here, this again is going to be another bushy area, but a cougar should be here, and all you need to do is pull out your bolt action rifle and get a headshot for a perfect kill. For our final cougar, you'll want to head south of Tumbleweed until you reach this location just by plain view. Again guys, there's going to be a few bushes and rocks around this area, but if you head to this exact location, you should be able to find a cougar within the first few seconds of you being there. Now, something that happened to me but I never managed to record was that 2 cougars spawned in this area at the same time, which meant I got 2 perfect pelts and 1 perfect carcass. And I've heard that some other players have had up to 3 spawn here at a time, which is an insane amount of cougars in one location, and there's a lot of money to be made if you can get them to spawn. Now, something that's worth trying while you're in a private session, you can grab a friend or go it solo and get yourself a car or wagon, and with some clever positioning you could essentially go to all 3 locations and be able to pick up at least 3 perfect cougars. Now if you manage to get the 3 cougars to spawn in the final location, you're going to have a total of 5 cougars, and that is going to make you bank big time. Now, for our final method, if you're getting bored of going back and forth killing animals, or you get tired of searching for a new session every few minutes, you could try doing some Showdown Series and Race Series. Rockstar have actually increased the amount of money you get from these, which is pretty cool, and you can also get gold nuggets, which Rockstar have also increased. Now, this is nowhere as beneficial in terms of money as the other methods, but it is a good method nonetheless, as this is the only one in this video that will give you gold nuggets. But anyway guys, that brings us to the end of the video. I hope this video has shown you at least one method you didn't know about and helped you make some quick and easy money. If it has, then a like down below would be greatly appreciated, and if you could share this video around, that would mean an absolute bunch to me. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on to stay up to date with everything I upload. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video.